Ooh, close. So I'm out here walking the streets of Ximen. These streets are actually like a couple blocks from my house. And when you come back to Taiwan and your kids are jet lagged, sometimes you get up super early in the morning and take one of them for a little walk. So that's what I'm doing right now. There he is. Still sleepy though. Yeah, still sleepy guy. But while I was out here, I remembered a video that I saw a couple of days ago, and I thought it'd be really interesting to share the insights from that video with you. And the video is talking about the main or benefits, different studies that show benefits of tons of coffee or caffeine. Technically, it says 8 new caffeine studies that change everything about fat loss, longevity, and gut health. And especially after reading this book, or almost finishing this book called Good Energy, that I've been listening to on my morning runs this summer. I'm especially intrigued at this because, well, friends, I drink a ton of coffee every day. Probably more than 5 cups a day. Mostly black coffee. Sometimes lattes, sometimes other sugary laden coffee drinks, but I don't think these health studies are talking about those kinds of sugary coffees, but more like the black coffee. Okay, this video has been viewed 287,000 times. The guy has 3.75 million subscribers. So he's doing all right. He's doing all right on YouTube. I just subscribed to him. And he says 8 new caffeine studies that change everything about fat loss, longevity, and gut health. There's a few things that are definitely worth noting here. I just wanted to comment those things to you because in our quest to be healthy people, to have our fitness be fit, this might be helpful. I'd encourage you to check out the video, get the details on it. Each one of his main points have some kind of scientific study that people have reviewed, and they've tested something of increasing caffeine consumption and helping that person. Here are like 3 of them that really jump out at me. One is that caffeine can help with fat loss, and he talks about why that is. Maybe people drinking a lot of coffee are actually just more active, so they're going to lose weight easier, perhaps. But it also kind of speeds up metabolism, and it also is a suppressant of appetite. That's good. They showed that another study showed that it doesn't affect sleep as much if you drink a little or a lot. So why not just increase it? And the idea of also having bad withdrawals is not something that is that concerning. They did a study and found that you can kind of reset your whole system in a few days. So this guy just every couple of months just resets his system by not drinking coffee for a couple days. That helps him. It helps with your brain health. That was a good one. And then your gut health. So there's things that are restored and there are bad things removed, something called oxidative stress. That's removed. And then the good things in your gut, your microbiome, are restored in drinking coffee. And then the last big one, there's two more at least. It helps with depression. And then it helps fight against cardiovascular disease and mortality. So I'm not a scientist. I don't know that much about science and scientific studies, but I do enjoy drinking coffee, and the idea that it could actually be super healthy for me is, well, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty pumped about that. So I'm going to keep drinking this coffee, finish my walk. Let's see here, got to get across the street probably. I've been walking for 3.5 almost kilometers. My goal is to get to 6 this morning by the time I have to take the other 2 kids that hopefully are still sleeping, to school. So here's just some more coffee for all of us.